With this resolution, we're sending a very strong message to the international community that we stand with the only democracy in the Middle East, Israel. Through our words, our resolutions, we are conveying a very clear message that we support Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu as he leads his country in permissible acts of self-defense.
This past Sunday actually marked 6 months since Hamas carried out an attack that resulted in the most deadly day for Jews since the Holocaust. This issue is simple. It's a matter of good versus evil, and there is zero room to equivocate. So this week, House Republicans will once again give our Democrat colleagues the opportunity to correct their pro-Hamas record by voting in favor of a common-sense resolution that opposes efforts to place one-sided pressure on Israel with respect to Gaza.
This week, House Republicans are advancing several important items on the floor, but among these...
We are proud to stand with Israel in their right to defend themselves. As Maria Elvira Salazar laid out, not just here at the podium, but in her resolution that every member of Congress is going to have the opportunity to vote on in just a few hours. Do you stand with Israel or not in a time of war and their right to defend themselves from a terrorist organization who ended the ceasefire? If there's any talk of ceasefire, President Biden, that ended on October 7th when Hamas decided to barbarically murder not just Jews in Israel, but others. They're still holding over 100 hostages, including American citizens. And when President Biden called for a ceasefire, he didn't precondition it on Hamas releasing the hostages.
Among these efforts, I want to take a moment to highlight our steadfast opposition to placing one...
Hamas is holding more than 130 hostages, as you know, including Americans, and these people are languishing at the hands of barbaric terrorists, and Joe Biden is, meanwhile, giving ultimatums to Israel, not Hamas. And shamefully, since October 7th, Joe Biden has transformed into an anti-Israel president. There's really no other way to characterize it. He's more concerned, seemingly, with placating the anti-Semitism in his base than standing with our historic and vitally important ally. And it's not just the White House. No one has forgotten, of course, that Chuck Schumer did the unthinkable by opining on and meddling in Israel's elected leadership. I mean, it's just, these are unthinkable